Liquefied petroleum gas, commonly called LPG or LP gas, is a mixture of several hydrocarbon gases. Propane and butane, used separately or in mixtures, are the principal LP gases. Propane is the LP gas most widely used in the USA. Propane is a vapor at normal temperatures and atmospheric pressure. Your gas supplier converts propane to a liquid by a combination of compression and cooling, which greatly reduces space requirements. Approximately 270 gallons of vapor can be converted to 1 gallon of liquid. Moderate pressure holds the propane in liquid form until needed, and of course a pressure tank is necessary to maintain this pressure. Propane has been a common fuel in homes and businesses since the early 1920s. Today, propane is used extensively for forklifts operating in warehouses because propane's clean burning properties eliminate sludge, carbon and gum deposits, resulting in lower maintenance and operation costs, as well as reducing harmful exhaust emissions. Without going into great detail, let's quickly review some of the basics of a propane dispensing tank. The dispenser is a complete system consisting of the fuel supply tank, hose coupling, and all fixtures necessary to complete the system. It's important that any person using the propane dispenser unit to transfer propane liquid into portable cylinders learn what inspections and preventative maintenance are required. And if you have any questions about the safety features of the system, be sure to ask your supervisor. This program is designed to provide basic safety knowledge of proper cylinder refueling operations by vehicle operators. The most important consideration is safety, so always follow your company's policies and procedures relating to refueling propane cylinders and other safety regulations recommended by the propane supplier or equipment manufacturer. The very first step is to make sure the cylinder is approved by the markings on the cylinder, such as DOT, ICC, or ASME nameplates. Inspect the cylinder to determine if there's any damage to the cylinder before filling, and never use the cylinder if damage or defects are found. A protective ring or housing is required on all approved cylinders to prevent physical damage to the valves. The next step is to make sure there are no open flames, sparks, or other sources of ignition near the refueling tank or area. Naturally, no smoking is allowed near the refueling area. The vehicle must be shut off during refueling, and it is recommended the forklift propane cylinder be removed from the vehicle during refueling. One important consideration when removing the cylinder is to lift safely. Lift safely to prevent a back injury, and also lifting properly to prevent damage to the cylinder. All propane cylinders should be considered under pressure, therefore should be handled in a safe manner to prevent damage. Let's now take a look at the refueling of a forklift propane cylinder from a dispensing unit. In addition to inspecting the cylinder for proper marking and identification, a check should be made to detect any gouges, dents, bulges, or other damage. Check for leaks. All seams and openings should be inspected. Check that the relief valve will discharge directly into the atmosphere and will not impinge on the tank, structural members, or adjacent objects. A protective cover should be installed on the piping to prevent entrance of moisture or debris into the relief valve.